Welcome at ISHA. This is a short demonstration of the ISHA CATS Pro Bioresonance NLS software, a part of the system. This is a startup screen, and we press the button, the start button. Here we have a general overview of the card info of the CAT. So we have a button camera, and you can also insert pics to save the photo so you know what cat is what. But we start with a new card. The cat name is Lucky. The owner's name, you can fill in data. The gender type, male or female. In this case, let's take female. And the age, address, phone, email. So this is the general info. From here, we press the proceed button, and here we see more buttons. But first, let's go back to the card index. Here's the card index again, and let's add the photo. So now we have the data. We can also select a card which we already did scans for, delete the card, present analysis if you have done the research, view the results, compare analysis. But first let's go to the research. Here the research, you see interactive analysis, so you can add some info. Methatherapy, 1 out of 5 times. This methatherapy is not for one item but for all the items selected. And the research type. The research type, you always take the scientific mode, or if you want to do a fast one, you can do the express, normal or detailed. But realize this, that the scientific is the most complex extended version. And I select this one so I can show you all the items which are present in the software. So let's scroll down, and then you see all the elements. So you know exactly what's in the program. You see it's a lot of items which you can scan from. There's also a button, there are some buttons below, next, previous and system order. Now next, previous is very logical. The system order you can select by the system or alphabetically, and sort the list alphabetically or by the system. On top again we see another button which is called manual choice, and I will show you when we have seen the total list. Even the RNA fragments are here present. So that's a lot. So when we press the system order, you get a system order. Or you press alphabetically, then you see it's preparing, and we start alphabetically again. With the manual choice, you can select here by a cursor, and you point it down like this with your mouse. But you can also select with your pointer down. You have 4 pointers, up, down, left, right, and when you select the pointer down and the spacebar, you can do a very fast selection, as you see. But you can also choose here all. So that's very fast. Now we go to the research mode. And this will take a little while. So we let the scan, we do some scans, so you can see it too, what's in the program. So when the list goes on and on and on, this is the most extended version of scans. You can also choose, of course, another research type, fast, which would take approximately 50 minutes. But when we have scanned all the items, we can do the metatherapy 1 or 5 times. Let's present an example. We can also do it and we can also choose to do it 5 times on a complete list, the total list. So when you have scanned the cat, you do not have to do it one by one, but you can do it automatically from the list, and it will do it 5 times. So we stop doing the treatments. So when we have done the complete scan, we have done the primary treatments, we can also go to the card index, and then we have a list with all the information here, the date. We can sort on the date, pictures and names. So if you have a certain activity, you can go directly by the list to the items. You can press the present analysis and do a comparative analysis. Here you can do a metatherapy comparative analysis. And then you can see during the treatments, let's go down. So here you see the metatherapy. And you can also see the advantages of doing the metatherapy. How is it now the situation at level 5? And you can see the improvements of, you see. You can also search by auto-find. So there's a lot. What's also important is this button view the results. So you can view the results, select items and put it in a report and print it. But we go to the analysis, test, and here we see all the etalons. These are libraries, also called etalons, and you see all. But what's important is press the show all button and press the adjust all. So they are adjusted so you can see the values of the CSS, and these are the CSS values. If you want to know more about the information about CSS, about bioresonance, about doing treatments, looking for data, etc. We advise you to do at least the BioResonance class from ISHA, or, and the best will be to do ISHA Apprentice Master classes and watch the ISHA Apprentice Master classes level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can find all information on the forum. I will show you the forum. So here you have a forum with members from 167 countries, as you can see. And there are many professionals here. There's also a video section here. In the main menu, there's a video section, and in the video section you can also learn a lot from the videos, the free videos, also on YouTube of course, but we advise you to go to the forum. Here you see the webpage of the forum, https://3d80hunter.com. So you can learn a lot for free. Also important is of course the web shop, but you are coming from the web shop. Now let's go back to the CAD. So we have approximately 14 ethelons, organopreparations, biochemical, homeostasis, pathology, homeopathy, allergens, fears and emotions, and when you click on the ethelon library you see what's inside. Trace elements, histones, simples, flukes, nematodes, allopathy, mineral table, vitamin table, food, cats, diseases. So there's a lot. Now, for example, if you look at food, just all. Here you have several buttons, show all, description. So for example here, if you select an item and you put on the description, okay, maybe with cat disease is better to see. You put the description, you get a description of the cat disease. What's also important is you can check, for example, if a certain food is good or not good. And again, please follow the ISHA Apprentice Master classes, because only knowing and only the knowledge of a CAD and a manual will not do. Feed test internal, and you can check if it gives improvements or not. You can also scan and use your own remedies. For example, and you have the input, and that will be saved in a list so you can use it later again. You can put things in the reprinter. The reprinter reprints the remedies in your cup. So if you look at the reprinter, this is what you see. And you have to realize that all good stuff, all positive stuff is already inverted in the system. All bad stuff needs to be inverted. So for example, if we have a cat disease here and we go to the reprinter, we can invert this. You see also the graphs change, and we can start the preparation based on water, alcohol, sugar or paraffin. Yeah. So that's about testing. We also have an auto model which points out the most important, an absolute model. We have comparative analysis, so you can compare different types, not only for looking for disease, but also if remedies work and on what level they do work. Again, this is a brief demonstration of the software. It is impossible to show everything, but the most important is that you see what's in the program, and yeah, to have an overview. But again, without the classes, when you really start studying the classes, the ISHA Apprentice Master classes, which are on the web shop, and all the classes. So you have the Biophilia Training X1. This is also good, very good for the training, as a training for the cats, the horses, and the dogs. But if you really want to know it all, really study the Apprentice Master classes, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And also the level 6, which provides automatic treatments worldwide. Also realize that knowledge of the ISHA Quantum Meta Black Box, yeah, it's a very, very handy tool, since you can do worldwide scans and treatments on horses, cats, dogs, depending on the version you have. So you can do remote scans and treatments with your device, and have clients from all over the world. So your client base is not only for local scans and treatments, but your client base will be all over the world. And how does it work? Please read in the forum. Yeah, you get everything, all information in the forum. Here is the main page. You see why people are so successful, how this one works, free ECQ for all people, and here you see also worldwide scans and treatments, and we have approximately 57 pages of information, questions and answers, so you know, that's a very important tool. So back to the cat version. This was a brief demonstration. We wish you a happy time and a lot of fun and a lot of joy in helping so many cats all over the world. Thank you very much.